Hello, I am King Mac, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger with some french fries and a nice soft drink. Thank you for watching, and now here is our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews on YouTube.
What's up, my friends? How you all doing today? Welcome back to another episode of TTBurger Game Reviews. We're continuing my Mortal Kombat Reboot Series review, episode 197, part 2 of 3. Just inching closer to that 200th episode, and that 200th episode is going to be something big, I promise you all there. And today we're diving into the PlayStation 2 era of Mortal Kombat. This is back in the year 2015 when Mortal Kombat was going next gen. And we know and we knew that Mortal Kombat was going to be bigger, badder, bloodier, and more fun and action-packed. But before I get started here, I want to give a shout out to Free Green HD and Sub-Zero MX with King Mac. Keep up the good work, you guys are awesome. Looking forward to more content on your channel for sure. But those of you who missed what happened in episode 197 part 1 of 3, I have something here for you all. Let's go to the TTBurger grill here to get this off the grill fresh for a Sunday barbecue. It's a TTBurger recap to show y'all what you missed. I took a look at Mortal Kombat 2011, also known as Mortal Kombat 9, or just known as Mortal Kombat, with a PlayStation 3 and gave it an 8.5 out of 10 because of some of the problems I have that you couldn't skip the cutscenes in the story mode and stuff, and the opponent AI was unbalanced and all that stuff, and a couple other things. But still, it's a fantastic Mortal Kombat game and definitely shouldn't be overlooked. Those of you who were disappointed by Mortal Kombat Armageddon and Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe will definitely like that game for sure. But now, like I said, we're going to zoom ahead to the year 2015, back when Mortal Kombat was going next gen and definitely ready for the next gen consoles. And that game is Mortal Kombat X. But we're not going to be looking at Mortal Kombat X. We're going to look at Mortal Kombat XL, the complete edition of the game. Mortal Kombat X was released on April 14, 2015, and then on March 1st, 2016, Mortal Kombat XL was released. I've been looking at Mortal Kombat XL because reasons I will explain later. Now, Mortal Kombat X, well, I'm going to call it Mortal Kombat X because, that's what it originally was, so just saying there. Mortal Kombat X, or XL you want to say, is a fantastic sequel with great improvements over Mortal Kombat 2011. It amazed me how great this game is, because usually when they make sequels, they either suck or are better than the other game, and this game here doesn't disappoint at all. It amazed me how great it is, definitely. We have a compelling story with great characters, all old and new, with some other modes here too, and we also have appearances from movie villains like Jason Voorhees and Predator, Alien, and more, which I'll talk about later. And this game introduces us to one of the coolest video game characters of all time, Cassie Cage, who's Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage's daughter, who serves as, in my opinion, the main protagonist of Mortal Kombat X, along with other supporting characters like Jackie Briggs, Jack Briggs' daughter, and more. And despite some problems with this game, we have a fantastic sequel for sure that should not be overlooked. The story of Mortal Kombat X takes place 20 years after Mortal Kombat 2011, which actually starts off in the prequel 2 years after the first game, but then it zooms ahead to 20 years later and stuff, where things have changed for the Mortal Kombat characters like Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage, who are married and have a daughter named Cassie Cage, and Jack Briggs and his wife have a daughter named Jackie Briggs, and we learn a little bit about Kung Jin, who's Kung Lao's cousin, and Kenshi's son Takeda, and more. But getting back on track here, the four sons and daughters are the heroes of the story there, and they're part of Johnny Cage's team to stop Shinnok from domination because Shao Kahn was killed in Mortal Kombat 2011, and they are to save Earthrealm and more. The story is very deep. It's deeper than my explanation. It's a very deep story. This is what Mortal Kombat Annihilation's storyline should have been, because we know how disappointing that movie was. But here, this is what you call a fantastic sequel. It doesn't stray from the formula. It keeps it going, but making it better. And we also have Fujin in Mortal Kombat X, which he's not a playable character, but Fujin from Mortal Kombat 4 is in this too, and that's also a cool thing there. The presentation of Mortal Kombat X or XL has great graphics for its time, some of the best in a video game of all time for sure. Now, this game was released on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One, and I will admit that the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions did have problems, but I don't know what kind of problems they are because I'm not looking at those, I'm looking at these. And I will tell you right now, Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat XL is very gory, super gory. Lots of blood in it for sure, and tons of blood in it, and of course the fatalities. The character models look great and animate really well, and the frame rate is very smooth, no difference whatsoever. Although I will admit that, while the graphics are great, some of the moves don't look the best, but that's just me. The sound is the same as the graphics, very well done. Great voice acting, some of the characters, the actors sound a little hammy, and sounded like they could use more time in the recording studio. It's still solid voice acting for sure. The music is a little generic, but not as bad as other games with the generic music and stuff, but still has a Mortal Kombat feel to it. Still a great sound overall. The gameplay of Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat XL is enjoyable, and lots of fun factor replay value to it. Despite some problems, it is an improvement over Mortal Kombat 2011 for sure. Mortal Kombat X is fast-paced arcade fighting game action to the max with kick-ass moves, fatalities, blood and gore, and cool-ass characters and more and more. You have tons of characters to choose from, like some cool movements like I mentioned too, like Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, Alien, and Predator, and more. Along with new characters like I mentioned also, like mainly Cassie Cage and Jackie Brave and stuff like that. And you have tons of modes, like the story mode, which obviously needs no explanation. You got the Towers mode, which is basically like classic arcade action there. And you have a single fight, which you can fight a single fight there. And of course I got the online play and stuff and more. I really enjoyed how improved this game was overall. Not to say Mortal Kombat 2011 was bad, this game did just improve over it for sure. There's lots of content to keep you entertained and busy, and just that it's definitely got the Mortal Kombat feel to it, it definitely. But now the negatives. The story, while excellent, I will admit, it felt a little rushed near the end. And while I have tons of characters, some key characters like Queen Sindel and Jade and Cabal and them are missing. And some of the characters, some of their personalities have changed and they're changed for the worse. Like Sonya Blade and stuff like that, did turn into an angry person now and stuff like that, where she treats Johnny Cage like crap, where she puts her work before her family, and they separated because of it and stuff. And Takeda and Kenshi have a strained relationship, and he's not very friendly there and stuff. And Devora, she's labeled as one of the worst characters ever, which I don't think she's that bad, but still she kind of comes off as annoying there. And some of the character designs and new designs for the characters do not look the best, and some of the special moves like I mentioned before. But now, the main problems here. Before you can play the story mode and the tower mode and stuff, you have to play the tutorial first, which is ridiculous. I mean, why do I need to play this in order to access the main game? I know they want to prepare you, but still, what about veterans who are already big into Mortal Kombat and know how to play it well? They have to play this tutorial where you're Scorpion versus Sub-Zero and stuff, which is ridiculous. I mean, come on, give me a break here. I mean, this should not have had to happen. And of course, the microtransactions and loot boxes for the DLC and things to buy. This is the main reason why I chose to review Mortal Kombat XL, because most of the characters in the original version are locked, and the DLC are costly and more. And of course, the loot box and everything like that, had changed throughout the store and stuff, but just that it's ridiculous how you have to buy coins to if you want to do easy fatalities, people don't want to perform the fatalities, or coins do this and that and stuff. It comes as a pain in the neck. I mean, sure, people would complain about the crypt being being a loot box like that, but that's nothing. The crypt was already in the game since Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. But this is just ridiculous. And I already talked about how a pain in the neck this was in Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Fortune. Here it's the same thing, and it is annoying. You're better off with getting Mortal Kombat XL, because almost all the content is on the disc from the start, and that's how it should be. But final thoughts here. If you like Mortal Kombat 2011 and want some more Mortal Kombat action for the next gen consoles, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat XL is the way to go for sure. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 because of the problems I have with it, but still a fantastic game overall. Definitely should not be overlooked if you like Mortal Kombat, for sure. And that's it for episode 197, part 2 of 3. Stay tuned for the grand finale. We're going to take a look at the final Mortal Kombat game in the trilogy. This released on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. We're going to look at Mortal Kombat 11 or Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate there. And how does this game fare as the grand finale? Will it be like the Return of the Jedi trilogy being the best one, stuff like that? Or will it flop? You have to find out next, which all I gotta say there. If you like what you see here, subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers United, and my Facebook group, TTBurger Gamers Group, and my Facebook page, TTBurger 88. And feel free to join us, also looking for more people, and if you have requests for me to review, just comment down below also. But all I gotta say is Tony, peace and out. Have a great day, see you all in my review of Mortal Kombat 11 or Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Take care, everybody.